okay, I got my feature to go live. So let's just step back again. We're only a minute into the conversation. I'm just going to go backwards a little bit with Deboraugh Rogers. She's calling me. What jail are you in right now?
Craig County Jail in Vanita, Oklahoma.
Craig County Jail in Vanita, V-A-N-E-D-A?
No, V-I-N-I-T-A.
Okay,
Oklahoma.
Vanita, Oklahoma. Okay, and then if people want to reach out to you, Deboraugh, while we're just fresh in the conversation, can you tell them how to donate to you, to your commissary, or any way they can help you from out here? Because jail is a dungeon, it's hell, and I want to try to get as much help for you as I possibly can. Everybody hit the number 1 button and put the name Deboraugh Rogers. Free Deboraugh. She does not belong in a dungeon. She does not belong in a dungeon. Hit the like button and say free Deboraugh. She does not belong in jail. Okay, so you go to court, and I'm just going to paraphrase this real quick because it was hard to get out. Deboraugh said that when she got there for her misdemeanor, attorney was disqualifying people based on a question where she asked them, is it legal for you to carry a car? Do you think it's legal to carry a gun in your car? Correct, Deboraugh?
Yes, she worded that it's not illegal to carry a weapon in your vehicle if you do it appropriately. But at the time that I was arrested, that law was worded differently than it's worded today. And so you cannot go retroactive. You have to go according to the way the law was written the day that I was arrested. I did not break the law. But the way she questioned the question, she said, does anyone here believe it is against the law to carry a gun in your car? And it's not against the law to carry a gun in your car. And one gentleman raised his hand because he worked for security for a casino for the tribe, and so he knows the law to carry a gun in your car. He raised his hand, and so he was excused. So basically, she was eliminating anyone who might understand
That it's not illegal.
in order to sway the jury against me.
Sorry. To try to sway the jury against you. God bless America. Okay, there we go. I finally got it. So now, so you were in court, and you're going through the jury process, and then what happens, and how and why do they put you in jail?
Well, okay, so my basis is that they have not proven that they have jurisdiction and that their courts are legal and that they can prosecute me and charge me with a crime, whereas the United Canoe Band of Cherokee Indians in Oklahoma do have legal courts and do have jurisdiction over me and are able to prosecute Native Americans in the 14-county district for criminal activity in their territory. And so what they did essentially was, when you and I met in August, and I filed that motion for want of jurisdiction, the AG responded, and then the judge sided with the AG, so it was denied. And then I filed a motion to stay, which was denied. Well, I was given 30 days to appeal that denial, and instead they moved forward with the trial without giving me 30 days to appeal in the Supreme Court of the Cherokee Nation. So they did not allow me due process in their own court. They disobeyed their own court rules in order to try to prosecute me without allowing me the due process that everyone is allowed in their own court. So they avoided their own court rules in order to try to basically hang me on things I didn't do in order to stop me from being able to continue with proving that their courts are not legal.
So they didn't want to give you your hearing for your jurisdiction, is what you're saying. You had filed a motion that is on my website that said you wanted to challenge the jurisdiction of Oklahoma Cherokee Nation, and they didn't want to listen to your motion. Deboraugh?
I can't hear you. I hear you now.
So I said,
Yeah.
they didn't want to hear the motion that you said that they were lacking the jurisdiction on Oklahoma Cherokee Nation to be able to try you in that court?
So when I filed that motion, then the Attorney General responded with no response. But the response did not address my motion specifically. It just said a bunch of stuff that had nothing to do with my motion, basically. And so then the judge, of course, ruled according to the Attorney General. So that, when as soon as that judge denied my motion, I was to be afforded 30 days to appeal that denial in the Supreme Court of the Cherokee Nation before we were to go and have trial. They did not allow me that 30 days. So I only had 10 days before trial. So I really quickly did an appeal to the Supreme Court and filed it the morning of the trial. And because that is my right. And if you go over to the Cherokee court with the plural, Cherokee, COURTS, court, if you click on the Supreme Court, you'll see my ruling, or my motion that I filed in the Supreme Court, which they did not, the district court should have waited on the Supreme Court's decision before taking me to trial.
Right. That makes sense.
They're avoiding their own rules.
I'm so sorry that this has happened. So we have 2 minutes left, Deboraugh, before they hang up on us. So then what happened next? What happened after that? So
then as soon as I filed in the Supreme Court, I went into the courtroom and there was another hearing going on, and as soon as that was dismissed, then mine started. And basically they called in the jurors and we were going through jury selection, and every time I tried to speak, they either dismissed the jury because they didn't want the jury to hear what I had to say, or they just would not allow me to speak. So I wasn't allowed to defend myself. I wasn't allowed to speak. I wasn't allowed to say anything. They dismissed the jury. I'm not going to do this. And so I started to walk out, and this call will be terminated in 1 minute.
you can call me right back. I put money on the card, so you should be able to call me back.
Yeah, I'll call you right back.
Okay.
So there was a marshal at the door, and I attempted to go outside, and he pushed me, and I told him he better not touch me again. And so I turned around to the judge, and the judge and the prosecutor was talking. So I'll call back in a minute because this is very interesting.
All right.
Session. I can't wait to tell you what happened.
Okay.
So,
And I'm gonna grab my stereo. So give me 30 seconds. Okay. I'll answer the call anytime. Bye. So this is Deboraugh. She's telling me her story of how she got put in the dungeon. It sounds like she got railroaded. You know, originally Marvin, her ex-husband, told me one story, but then just now listening to her, it sounds like something different than that happened, is what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like they were I wish I could have been there. God bless it. I would. Sorry guys, I'm going into a city here, so I should be able, my service shouldn't cut out too badly here. God bless America here. Come on now, you son of a gun. I think that my stereo's in here. I'm gonna pull my stereo out here so you guys can hear her better. So frustrating. I didn't know she was gonna call. I've been trying to reach her on text all day. We've been texting back and forth. I told you guys, I have money on 3 different things: texting, emailing, and calling on 2 different phones. It's so weird. It is such a weird thing that they do. I'm waiting for her to call me back. I want to try to find my stereo here so you guys can hear. I've got my Bose here somewhere. Maybe it's back here. I'm trying to find my Bose for you guys so you guys can hear. Find my stereo here.
this is Prodigy Solutions with a prepaid call from Deboraugh, an inmate at the Crane County Jail.
Craig County Jail.
Phone with is not allowed and may automatically disconnect this call. Please select from the following options. To accept this call, dial 1 now. To reject this call, dial 2. Your call has been accepted. This call is subject to being recorded or monitored except for privileged calls between attorney and client.
Okay, Deboraugh, so you were saying something? I didn't want to cut off your story.
Yeah. So I turned around. I was looking at the judge and the prosecutors standing crosswise, and the judge was like throwing up his hands, like, "What do I do?" Looking at her, asking her, like, "What am I supposed to do?" I mean, like, I thought he was a judge, right?
Right.
So Sandy says, Sandy tells him, he suggests to put out a bench warrant. Let me walk out and put out a bench warrant. She said no, because then everyone will just walk out. And so then she says, just go have her sit down in the chair, and I'll prosecute her while she just sits there and watches. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, this sounds like really cool for the jury. You're gonna like handcuff me to the chair and tape on my mouth or something. I mean, you know, they're getting work with their words here. And so then she says, and he's like throws up his hand like, I can't just do that. And she's like, well, I guess just arrest her. So she's calling the shots. The judge didn't even know what to do.
The state prosecutor was the one calling the shots?
Yeah, the prosecutor, who was a former judge, who stepped down and is now a prosecutor, is calling the shots.
Wow. Were you during the break? They signed a warrant for your arrest?
No.
Okay.
No, he was wanting to let me walk out the door and then put out a warrant, and she suggested that I get arrested instead.
Really?
So another marshal was sent to me and grabbed me by the arm to arrest me, and I put my hands behind my back, you know, I'm just gonna go. I'm not gonna argue or fight.
Yeah, don't get beat up.
And I said, arrest me here in front of everybody, coward, because he wouldn't arrest me in front of everybody. He was gonna take me in the back and arrest me. And I thought that was a cowardly thing to do. He said, you're just trying to make a show. And I said, and I'm thinking in my mind, dude, you think I'm the enemy? Those people behind the bench and that woman is the enemy. I mean, they're the ones creating this whole ordeal. They're the ones not allowing me due process. They're the ones who want to see me go down for a crime I didn't commit.
Right.
Just because I'm telling all the stuff that they're doing illegally. They're doing illegally and getting away with it.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So they arrest now. So then Marvin told me, go over the other chair. Go to the chair. Go over there. So Marvin told me that you walked out of court, and so when you walked out of court, that's when they arrested you. Is that correct?
No, they arrested me in court. They would not arrest me in front of anyone because they're cowards.
That's a good boy. Okay, I'm finally. Hold on, Deboraugh. I'm finally somewhere where I can be set up here. Hang on one second, Deboraugh. I'm going to turn my stereo on here so everybody can hear you better. I just pulled off the road so I can actually have a conversation with you. I've been waiting to hear from you. I'm so glad we finally got to talk. Sucks. Absolutely sucks that you're sitting inside of a dungeon right now, and there's hundreds of people who care about you and love you and are worried about you. I get, just so you know, Deboraugh, I get probably a half a dozen emails every single day where someone asks me about you and how you're doing and if they can help you. So you do have support out here. There are people out here who love you.
I can feel it. I feel it too. I don't feel like that, I'm in here without hope or anything. Don't think that, because I know that this is not in vain. This is going to happen. This is just part of the process.
Yeah. It's, I've been in the dungeon a lot my life. I've been arrested so many times because I just don't back down when they piss me off. So now when you went to go walk out of the courtroom, they then decided to arrest you?
Yes.
Okay. So then,
They never told me I couldn't leave the court, so I wanted to walk out. I told them I would not participate in their court
oh,
because I had not been given due process.
right. And see, I didn't know that. I didn't know you were going to do that. I had no idea. You know, I think I would
I
have.
didn't either, but when I saw what they were doing, I was like, this is ludicrous. I'm not going to participate in this. Their courts are illegal. Why am I sitting here participating in a illegal court, which I am allowed due process?
So, so you were upset that you weren't getting the due process of law that we know that you're supposed to get in the United States of America. Is that correct?
It's the due process of law that is written in Cherokee Nation's legal or their own law rules.
Oh, so it's in the laws of Cherokee Nation as well, right?
Yes. Yes, it's on it.
Second, Deboraugh, give me 1 second. I'm putting you on speakerphone. Give me 1 second, Deboraugh. 1 second. Are you there, Deb? Hopefully I still got you. Do I still got you, Deboraugh? You son of a bitch. Stop it. So frustrating. Do I got you, Deboraugh?
Yeah.
Okay, I finally got you on speaker. Thank God. Hi, Gloria. How are you? Okay, I finally got this thing set up. I just could not get this damn thing to work.
Right.
I guess I'll just leave the door open so that people can see the light in here. It's just really loud outside. That's why I jumped in here. So now you're in the courtroom and you say, they tell you that they're not going to give you due process of law. They say they're not going to consider your motion.
Well, they didn't tell me that. They just didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're just not allowing it. So I told them I wasn't being allowed due process, so I wasn't going to participate.
Okay. And so when you said you weren't going to participate, what happened next?
And that's when we started having the discussion about what they were going to do with me, and they decided to arrest me.
Wow. And so they put you in handcuffs right there in the courtroom, and you told the guard, don't...
No, I told him to. I put my hands behind my back, and I said, arrest me then. And he goes, no, we're going to take you in the back and do it. And I said, arrest me in front of everybody, you coward. Because I thought it was cowardly that they would do that. You know, we're going to hide what we do. We're going to do it behind closed doors. We're not going to let everyone see how we treat our people, you know.
Yeah. I know it because you just can't stand that your rights aren't being respected. It just drives you absolutely crazy. It just drives you nuts because, you know, you want...
Well, I mean, certain people get those rights. It depends on who you are, you know.
Yeah, it depends on who you are. If it, you know, and I've noticed that this year. And I think that a lot of the other people on YouTube have also noticed that this year. Different people can do different things with the criminal justice system. It depends on who you are and how you are, and if you have enough power for them to actually realize that you will go after them using the same legal system that they're cheating you with. And so I wish I could have been there with you. I'm so sorry, Deboraugh. I'm so sorry. If I had known...
Okay. It's okay.
Are you kidding me, man?
Everything's fine.
How are you doing
I'm
emotionally
okay
and
now.
spiritually? How you? I mean, and what's the next? You had a hearing on Tuesday. How'd that go?
Okay, so the day that I was arrested, within 30 minutes, I was pepper sprayed in my eye, and then I was left naked. Well, they rolled me onto a mat, naked, dragged me through the lobby of the jail, put me in a cell, and I'm blind. They left me naked, laying on a floor, blind, in a place where I didn't know where I was. I had to hold my urine for over 24 hours because I didn't know if there was a toilet or where it was. I couldn't see. With my eyes seeping fluid to keep the burning chemicals from damaging my eyes even further. And I went into a catatonic state where I could feel the flies landing on me. I could hear people, but I couldn't move.
Wow.
And they came and checked on me because the only thing moving was my lip. My lip was quivering because I was trying to speak and I couldn't. And they said, "Oh, she's breathing. She's fine," and walked out the door. And
Right.
left me for 24 hours.
Wow.
Naked on a cement floor on a little mat, like a kindergartner mat.
You know, they just
Blind.
did. They just did this to a guy named Sheepdog in Texas. They did the same thing where they tortured him. Chuck, this isn't the place, man. You don't get overwhelmed like I do, buddy. You don't know what I go through. You have no idea, man. We don't have the same thing, dude. Go ahead.
I was out of that catatonic state, and I sat upright against a cinder block wall, and because I felt it, and I sit upright, and she came in there to get me. I could hear people on the phone talking to the judge. She came in there to get me and said, "The judge wants to talk to you." I said, "I'm blind. I can't see. I'm naked." She said, "Stand up." So I stood up, and she said, "Go in a circle," and she wrapped something around me, and she said, "Follow me outside." So I'm blind. My face is covered with crusted snot all over my face, and I'm naked, paraded into the courtroom, the jail lobby, to speak on a speakerphone to the judge. Barefoot, naked, something wrapped around me. I cannot see who's looking at me. I cannot hear anything except unless someone speaks.
That's right, devil. That's right.
I don't know what's going on, and she expects me to make legal decisions in that condition.
Right, and you're
I
right.
thought it was absurd.
It is absurd. It's absolutely absurd. So, Deb, before they cut you off or anything, you're at Craig Jail in Oklahoma, and give us your information real quick. Give us your information.
Okay.
This call will be terminated in 2 minutes.
So put your information out right now while you can just say it out loud. Go ahead.
Okay, so my inmate number is 872. Wait, I have to do it. 81270 is my inmate number. 81270.
81270.
You can call 1-877-998-5678.
Okay.
And that's for that's to put money on my account.
Say that number.
The number is 866-700-4545.
Okay, so do those.
And I can also email people if I know their email address. I can text people if I know their phone number. But you have to.
This call will be terminated in 1 minute.
You have to set up an account to receive. I can also get snail mail, but it has to be in black ink or pencil, no colored ink.
Give us that first 800 number again. I can put your address and stuff out, but give us those two numbers. This is the second number we got. Give me that first number one more time.
877-998-5678.
Okay. And that's how you'll be able to call people and reach out to people, and you and I will text, and I'll give you a bunch of people's addresses and phone numbers who want to reach out to you. Lots of people care about you, so you're not alone in there. You are not alone.
I know. I thank you, everyone. I love you all. I feel your love. I miss you all, and I can't wait to hear from you again.
We're with
Thank you.
We're with you, honey. We're with you. We love you. We're praying for you. God put a blessing on this woman, please. Are you there, Deboraugh? Damn. So, okay. Listen, let me address this fight in the chat. Chuck, I love you, dude. You're not me. They start off with little tiny cut downs, little tiny bullshit, and then once you give them a little leeway, they just start laying down hatred, dude. And the entire room gets distracted. So instead of thinking about Deboraugh and what she's going through, they're thinking about the trolls and what they're doing. Unfortunately, Chuck, we don't have the same channel, man. The people inundate me, hundreds of them. They have to be blocked. And I don't care. Listen, I'm starting a movement here. I've started a movement. We're gonna get rid of the torture cuffs. But instead of everybody listening to Deboraugh, they're fighting about the trolls, which is exactly what they want. So this was really not great, you know? So I do appreciate you guys. This wasn't, you know, the trolls keep track and they love it. They love watching the infighting. Trolls on my channel get blocked. If you guys don't like it, you don't like it. The trolls on my channel get blocked. And I don't care. I don't care. I'm only working with people who want to work with me. If you don't want to work with me, our country's divided right in half. That's just the way it is. So I don't want trolls in here. I want them blocked. I want them kicked out. The moderators put them in timeout for 300 seconds, and then some people like Greg or Rights On or Mikey will block them. Just straight block them because it's horrible for me, dude. I love you, Chuck. I love you, dude, but you don't understand. You don't understand because you don't live it. I told the judge yesterday for Kate's harassment protection order hearing that she's reviewing right now live. I told the judge, he said, oh, I'm really sorry. You know, I understand what you're going through. I looked at the judge and I said, you have no idea what I'm going, with respect, Your Honor. I said, you couldn't even fathom what I deal with constantly. It's not as simple as, oh, just let this person say some stupid shit. It goes this stupid shit, then they inundate. We have to get rid of them quickly, or they'll just ruin my entire life like they just did. And poor Deboraugh is in there. I want to attach to her so she can feel the love, and I'm worried you know, this is the whole point. This is the whole point. Way beyond stalking. I wouldn't have sued if it wasn't bad. It's bad, dude. I don't want to block people. I have no choice. This isn't what I want to do. I have no choice. You're not me. There's 1,000 people over on this Troglodytes channel who are all full of hatred and anger because they've amounted to nothing in life. They have no goals, no ambition. They married an ugly woman or an ugly dude. They married a piece of shit who they don't love anymore. They got kids, so they're holding on to a broken marriage. They don't want to be in it. They're addicted to alcohol or drugs. They're a recovering drug addict or felon. They can't get a job. They're literally miserable, miserable people, and I don't want them in here. I don't want them in here. I want them kicked out, timed out. And when I see V. Boyer or someone time someone out more than once, I just block them because I know that they're just being an asshole. So that's where I'm at. What I would like to focus on right now is Deboraugh Rogers. That's the reason why I block trolls, so we don't have to have this talk publicly. So, you know, I'd like to, you know, this kind of talk shouldn't be on here when we're live, you know? It's okay, it's good, it doesn't matter. Nothing in life is perfect and nothing's clean. The first time you had sex, you came in 2 seconds flat and you felt like a moron. So, you know what? All of us are humans and we're all flawed, but unfortunately, I have to deal with things that other people couldn't even possibly understand. Just so you guys know, I think the majority of people, if they had to deal with what I had to deal with, they would either do something horribly drastic to the people doing it to them or something horribly drastic to themselves or just quit. So I have to keep the trolls out of here. I want them blocked, kicked out. I don't care. You know, and if they start off with little tiny bullshit, kick them right out. It's just, it is what it is, you know? You know, when they come in here, they just get blocked. I tried this before. Lauren De Laguna's in here. She'll tell you, I unblocked everybody. You know what happened? In my comments section, I got thousands of comments. And then you know what happens? People who don't know me, they hear about my channel, they come and they read my comments, and they read thousands of comments from people calling me names. No, dude, I want them kicked off. I wish I could give people more power to go through the comment section and just straight block people. Just block people. Because it's a nightmare for me. It's a nightmare. It's really, really bad. And you know, that troglodyte, I didn't release the video, but now I am gonna release the video. Now I really am gonna release the video. I'm gonna show you guys what that I'm gonna show you guys what that chick actually. All right, Charlie, come on, buddy. Come on, that's a good boy. I'm gonna show you guys what that chick actually looks like when she's not behind a camera with her filter and all that shit. This woman is, she looks like, you know what she looks like? She looks like Penguin from the Batman movie. That's what she looks like. And I'm sorry that you guys got drug into this fight. This is not my mission. This is not what I want to do. This is not what I want to do. Not what I want to do at all. Unfortunately, I don't have a choice. And since I'm a fighter, and if you push me, I'll react. You know, it is what it is. So you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I'm still in a great mood. I'm going on 3.5 hours sleep, and I'm driving across the entire country in 24 hours. So it's, you know, it's gonna take 29, but a little more now. I'm gonna hit 30 plus hours because Charlie, I gotta stop and let him take a pee and all that stuff. Lauren is an attractive young lawyer, and I think she's single, guys. I think she's single. So Lauren, I'm now your matchmaker. Come on, Charlie. Come on, buddy. So that's just where we are. You know, I can't bend down. Whoops. I just tried to squat down. Let me try it again. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Nope. Not ready yet. Oosh. Not good. It's okay, Charlie. Come on, bud. Come on. Maybe I can take a knee. There we go. Come on, Charlie. That's a good boy. Come on. Oosh. Oosh. Yeah, if anybody wants me to connect you to Deboraugh, I would gladly connect you guys. I'll give you her email address. She emailed me a couple times, and it's on my computer is the verified apparatus. So I have to log in through my computer to get to the emails. One phone is for text, and the other phone is for phone calls. So I have her 3 different pay apparatuses on 3 different phones, on 3 different technologies. So what's going on, DJ Smith? How's everybody doing? Tommy, how you doing? What's going on? Man, I think I'm gonna arrive in Denver here pretty quick. I don't know. I'm hundreds of miles in different directions, so nobody knows where I am. But you know, I want to make sure that we stay focused here on Deboraugh Rogers. You know, she gave her inmate number. She's at Craig Jail in Oklahoma, and she, you know, look, nobody, you know, the economy is tough right now. Everybody's hurting. You know, look, you know, we all are bad. It's not easy right now. But if you got $5 or $10 and you can throw it towards Deboraugh, that would be absolutely amazing, so that she can feel the love in there. Just so you know, on the dopamine scale, I saw this today. On the dopamine scale, when you have a piece of chocolate, your dopamine rises 1.5 times from just eating a single piece of chocolate. So that means if you put $5 or $10 inside of her commissary account and she's able to have a piece of chocolate, you made her dopamine level rise 1.5 times from where it was. So yeah, the locusts are everywhere. Charlie, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, boy. Come here. Come here, Charlie. Come here, boy. Come here, Charlie. Come here, good boy. Come on. There's a good boy. There's a good boy. There you are. There's a good boy, Charlie. There's a good boy. There you are. There you are, Charlie. Good boy. There you are. Good boy. So, yeah. This guy truly is my happiness center. So, you know, I don't know how I was on the road for 6 months without him, because this month, especially when I've had my friends and family attacked by hundreds of people. Just so you guys know, that's happened this month. My friends, all my friends and all my family members were mass called, mass emailed this month. All of them. Any person I've ever had an association with has been mass phone called and mass emailed this month. I've had lifelong friends who called me and said, Chille, what the fuck, dude? Why are people calling me about you? Hundreds of phone calls. That's happened to me this month, to every single family member and every single person I know. So, you know, sometimes you wake up in the morning and you're like, I'm so happy you're here, little guy. So happy you're here. But I'm not going to tolerate it. I'm going after them in every legal way I possibly can. And I can't wait to get 2 more of those motherfuckers. I cannot wait. I can't wait. There's 2 more here, and there's 2 more overseas. And then there's 2 more frauditors, 3 more frauditors. I'm going after these I'm suing all of them. Every single last one of them. And I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm suing every last one of them. Call my mom and call her a whore. You're gonna call my mother a whore? You don't even know her. It's just pathetic. You know, as much as I hate Kate and Josh, I'm not calling their parents. I'm not calling their parents, you know? You know? AFG, what's up, homeboy? AFG, how you guys doing? Yeah, the gloves are off. It's been rough. It's been rough. And now the state of California is gonna be involved here as soon as I get back to Cali, because we have the most intense cyber stalking, cyber bullying laws in the country. And so the third prong is gonna come down, and I'm gonna get their channels removed. Bank on it. Bank on it. Right, Charlie? Woof, 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 woof. So anyway, yeah, listen, I wish this could be, you know, and by the way, someone said to me earlier, you know, for someone who's a First Amendment champion, no. I'm to overturn Terry versus Ohio and change this bullshit system. Free speech is important, sure, but not this isn't free speech. This is harassment. This is absolute stalking and harassment. And that stupid piece of garbage over there in Massachusetts doesn't realize the things that he's written lately. I think I can get him put in prison. I think I can get him put in prison, and I don't care. The gloves are off for me. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. So, you know what I'm saying? What? What's up? Anyway, listen, so do we have those numbers for Deboraugh? I'm gonna go back and listen to this, and I'm gonna listen to this, and I'm gonna get those numbers for you guys, and I'm gonna put it in the community page so you guys can have her numbers. And if anybody wants to email her or talk to her, then I will connect you guys to her. Okay? What'd you try, Cop Watcher? I don't know what you tried. Sorry. Yeah, she's making merchandise that defames me. Yes, she's making, and just so you guys know, every t-shirt she sells, every piece of merch she sells, I will take every last dime. And if not through federal, through state court in California. I'm not done. You have woken me up, and I'm taking your money. It's a fact. You can't make defaming merchandise about another person using their likeness. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. I'll be in LA soon. So when I'm going to Los Angeles, I may even go up to Sacramento to file, but I'm gonna go to LA. I may file in LA Superior Court too. So I'm not sure yet, but it's unbelievable, you guys. I'm not revealing everything that these people have done. It's beyond the pale of reasonable. And for that reason, I block people here. So if the trolls come in, you time them out. I see you time them out a couple times, and then I'll block them. So, you know. Well, why do you think my blood pressure is so high? My blood pressure is so high because I'm being harassed and stalked by hundreds of people. I mean, put it together. When you put someone in constant anxiety and fear, then their blood pressure goes up and they have health problems. That's just the way it is. I wish I could say, oh no, it doesn't affect me at all. When there are people stalking you, shaking on your doors and windows, stalking you outside your house, calling your Airbnb, calling your friends, calling your family, whether I like it or not, that affects me. Now, I had some pretty disgusting thoughts. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go through with this, and then what's gonna happen is I'm gonna end up in a dungeon like these other, and I'll have a bunch of disgusting people around me. So I erased those thoughts, and I said, how many legal processes can I do? You know, so it's like, oh, sorry, Yum, sorry you're having a bad night. Trust me, man. Just so you know, this doesn't feel great. I'm sorry you're having a bad night, Yum. You know, I'm sorry you're having a bad night. Greg, don't fight with Chuck. It doesn't do us any good to have you guys fighting in the comments. You know, it's just, you know, I mean, Chuck, you can do whatever you want on your channel, dude. I block trolls here. I'm sorry you don't like it, but that's just what I do here. You know what I'm saying? When I had a wrench on your channel, I never blocked a single troll because you don't want trolls blocked. I never blocked anybody on your channel. On my channel, I block people because I don't want my comments to be inundated and taken over. This conversation was supposed to be about Deboraugh, remember? But because of this in here, and then because you guys don't actually know what these people have done. I mean, let me ask you a question. Why is my blood pressure 180? The reason it's 180 is because I constantly have to watch my back, carry a gun. My van was stolen. Who do you think stole it? Who do you think stole my van? I mean, really, who do you think stole my van? And then that woman is on her channel defaming me right now by inferring, she's inferring that my van was repossessed and it wasn't stolen. That dumb bitch doesn't understand. That is defamation. That's defamation. You can't do that. You can't infer. You cannot, my knee is terrible, as you saw. I just tried to take a knee, I couldn't do it. So that's why I canceled the fight. Or I would have loved to fight that fucking pussy cop. But I'm getting pissed, I better stop. All right. Let's go, Charlie. Let's go, Charlie. My language is getting bad, I can tell I'm getting angry. So let's go, Charlie. Get in there, buddy. Get in there, scoot in there, Charlie. That's a good boy. That's a good boy, Charlie. So any which way, listen. So next step, guys, I'm the third prong, California. I'm gonna sue him again. So this isn't over. This isn't over until I take that chick's channel down. Make sure you guys. I'm gonna end this because I'm in a bit of a mood. I haven't slept very much in 2 days, so you know, and then you know I gotta worry about sleep, and so I gotta just. What'd you say? Oh, I don't care. It doesn't affect me. I'm not going to stop. I won't stop. Just so you guys know, the people who are here, that come here, the people who come here all the time and watch these videos, I will not stop. There's nothing that's going to make me stop. Remember that? Have you guys heard that on Instagram where the girl's screaming, if you want to stop me, you're going to have to fucking kill me, right? That's where I am. You are not going to stop me. What I am going to do is take their channels down. This is supposed to be about Deboraugh, so I'm a little bit frustrated right now, but that's okay. I'm going to post her stuff in community. Make sure that you guys, if you can drop her $5 or $10, please do. Please do. It's Chuck, it's fine. Chuck, listen, it's just so you guys know, it's not Chuck's fault. He doesn't, Chuck, no offense, dude, you don't understand. You really don't understand. And when we talk on the phone, Chuck, I will tell you what has actually happened to me. It's horrific, dude. It's not, they're calling my family, dude. It's, come on, man. You're not supposed to be calling people's friends. You're not supposed to be calling people's family members. You know, it's like, you're not supposed to call someone's mother. I think I got Deboraugh again. Got you. Got you, Deboraugh.
Please select from the following options. To accept this call, dial 1 now. To reject this call, dial. Your call has been accepted. This call is subject to being recorded or monitored except for privileged calls between attorney and client.
Deboraugh, I got you back.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. Sorry I lost you. we had all kinds of different things going on here, Deboraugh. So we got you back, and I'm just going to make sure that your numbers are posted in community. How much money do you have on your commissary? I know one person sent you a little money. I sent you 25. How much money do you have on your commissary right now?
Right now? Hold on, let me look.
Okay.
It's going to take me a minute to log in.
Well, they're not going to let you out anytime soon, are they?
No. Okay, so that's what I wanted to tell you. I am in here on no charges, no bond, no release date, no court date. I am held here indefinitely.
A lot of people, Deboraugh, think that, I told you to walk out of court. If I could have been there, I would have told you not to. I know, you know how it is. I would have told you not to walk out so we could have fought this from your living room instead of from a cell. But at the same time, you had to put your foot down, and I respect that you're a warrior. So thank you for being strong and taking these people on.
No one, I'll make it clear right now, no one told me what to do.
Trust me, I know I can't tell you what to do. I've hung out with you. I know that. I know that I can tell you what I think. I can say I think you should do this or I think you should do that. But the truth is, I can't tell Deboraugh what to do. She won't. She will not. So you're being held with no bond. I wonder. I don't know.
No bond, no charges.
Wolverine.
No court date. No release date.
What's up, Wolverine?
Huh?
No, I'm just talking to someone who came in the room.
Oh.
Oh man. Wolverine. What happened, Chuck? Chuck timed out Wolverine. Boy, I'll tell you, the chat tonight is a smorgasbord of funny. It is a smorgasbord of funny. It really is. Oh, is that right, Chuck? Interesting. Chuck Bronson knows some stuff I don't know. So now, how much money is on your commissary?
$36. I didn't get any additional money. It may take a moment to load. I don't know.
Okay, listen, if anybody out there has $10, how do they do it? They go to what website?
I sent everything to you in a text. Very detailed and...
I posted it earlier. I posted it on the last screenshot. Okay, so that's the information to be able to get you money to your commissary. Well, I'm gonna send you $25 again. I already put $25 on there, but I'm gonna put $25 more on there. And anybody else wants to match me, what's that website to put $25 on your commissary?
Well, it's a phone number.
What's that phone number?
877-998-5678.
Okay.
This is for commissary, right?
That's for commissary. And then what about for phone calls and for to be able to do emails? Is there another number? Because I had 3 different things I put money on. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there is 3 different things.
One for to accept phone calls. That is 866-700-4545.
Okay.
And then for email is www.jailatm.com, just like an ATM machine. So it's www.jailatm.com.
Okay. So those are the 3 things. There's 2 phone numbers there. There's 2 phone numbers there who that Deboraugh just listed off that are one is to put money in commissary, one is for phone calls, and the last one is for emails. So it's 2 phone numbers and an email address, and I put them on the screenshot of the last thumbnail for the last video. And you know what I'll do? I'll just put it into the community center. And I'm going to put $25 in. I challenge anybody else here to put $25 in. If you guys would please, let's put a couple $100 onto her commissary and stuff. And listen, it's no secret. I've revealed my finances. I'm still going to put $25 towards Deboraugh because the best day in jail isn't even close to as good as the worst day in freedom. when you live in freedom, the absolute worst day is a better day than 1 day in jail. So, okay. So Tim's going to throw you a little cash onto your stuff. So thank you, Tim. I appreciate it. I'm going to throw you $25 as soon as I get off here.
Thank you. The one thing I do want to say is they won't let me have my Bible here.
They won't let you have a Bible?
No.
That's morbid.
Yeah.
That's morbid. Well,
So,
if anybody here is a praying person, can you do me a favor and throw up a prayer for Deboraugh here? If everybody would just throw up a nice thought, a good hope. If you pray, but just throw up some good thoughts for Deboraugh and hope she can get out of there, because this is horrible. You know, I would have advised her not to go to jail and to fight this from her living room, but she decided she was gonna fucking fight this the hardest way. And Yum, if you Venmo me, I will put a screenshot of the money I send to Deboraugh. So anybody wants to, don't cash out or don't super chat me, because I've lost my ass in super chats. I mean, I have lost my butt in super chats. I really, really have. Go ahead.
So my apps are still good because Marvin can transfer the money for apps to my bank and then load my commissary from that too. But also, I wanted to say that I have filed in the district court. I have a lawsuit in the district court now because of all of their shenanigans and not allowing me to have due process and everything. So I did text you that district court case on Pacer.
Okay.
So I would like for everyone to follow
Got you,
that
Greg.
as well.
Okay. And then I think Marvin sent me the case number, so I will pull it up on Pacer, and then I'll post the case on my community so people can follow along and make sure that your district civil rights lawsuit goes through.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Okay.
That would be wonderful.
I mean, this is what activism is about, is about helping people. And look, you may not agree with me, you may not agree with Deboraugh, but you do agree that she doesn't belong in a dungeon, and you do agree that she was physically abused. Will you guys post that for me for Yum, please? And so Yum right here on on chat is going to put a little money in my Venmo, and I'm going to send it directly to Marvin. I'm just going to transfer it from my Venmo to your Venmo, Deboraugh. Okay?
Okay, and I do want to say one more thing too. I was released on a own recognizance bond on the contempt of court, so I'm in here on nothing. They're just holding.
What's your Venmo or your PayPal? Just real quick, just say it out loud. It's Deboraugh.
It's my first name $$
D.
for Cash App.
Okay, so it's $, Deboraugh, 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 $ Deboraugh for her Cash App. And what's your Venmo?
I think it's at Deboraugh. I don't remember.
It doesn't matter. I'll get you the cash, 100%.
My PayPal, my first name RMA, registered medical assistant for so Deboraugh RMA for PayPal. Okay. So so the PayPal is Deboraugh RM, like Mary and A. Is that correct? Yeah, it stands for registered medical assistant.
So her PayPal is Deboraugh, DEBORAUGH RMA. That's her. Oh, dude, you're a troll, dude. What are you doing in here? You're a troll, dude. You're a troll. What are you doing in here? I got your email. You're a troll, dude. Fuck out of here, man. It's just so amazing. I'm trying to get money on your commissary and money on your book so you can make phone calls and emails, and people are coming in here just fucking around, man. Like, don't you guys get it? There's a human being in a dungeon. What the fuck is wrong with you? What's wrong with you? It's so mind-boggling to me. They think this is a game. How, is it a game in there? Do you feel like you're playing a Yahtzee game in there, Deboraugh?
No.
I mean, are you playing Monopoly and poker, and you guys are all just sitting around and they're throwing out the Annie M's cobbler? Are you getting Annie M's cobbler every Saturday night? Is that what's happening?
No, I don't even get to brush my teeth on a regular basis.
So she's hurting. How's your health? How you feeling?
I finally got to get some medicine, but I don't get to get all my medicine. So.
Right. Right. I'm so sorry, Deboraugh. If I had been in court, I probably would have grabbed you and thrown you back in the gallery and said, "Just stand there. Let's fight from your living room," you know. But I wasn't there. I should have been there.
Oh no, they would have thrown me in jail regardless. They would have convicted me and thrown me in jail. They wanted me to be incarcerated in order to stop the proceedings that I've started in showing everyone the shenanigans they're doing illegally. And that's the whole purpose of putting me here, is to try to stop me from going forward.
Right.
And they were going to do it regardless.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, the prosecutor told me to go sit down and watch her prosecute me. And for me to just sit there and watch it. Like, that's going to happen. I mean, how ridiculous. That is like what you would see in Korea or something, North Korea or something. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah. And how's the food?
Nasty.
What kind of food do they give you?
Huh?
What kind of food do they give you in there?
Well, I'm gluten intolerant, and the cook doesn't know what that means. I can't have gluten, and the cook doesn't know what that means. And my avocado had mold on it. It looked like something that he got out of a garbage can and threw on my tray.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many meals a day are you getting? What about the water? I know last time we talked, it's...
I mean, the water doesn't taste good, but I mean, I can order things from commissary.
Okay, so you
the water and stuff.
You can get water from commissary?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I can get tea and pop and chips and things like that from commissary.
Okay. They have chocolate bars in there? Because, you know, chocolate raises up your endorphins 1.5 times. I saw it today on a drug video, actually.
Yeah, I know that, yeah. Dark chocolate does.
Yeah, chocolate helps.
It's good for you.
Mark Adams just put $100. They wanted his social security number.
This call will be terminated in 2 minutes.
Oh, God, Deboraugh, I'm so sorry, honey. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I want to be able to stay on the phone with you for as long as we can talk. I pulled off the freeway.
Yeah,
I'm driving back to Denver right now. I'm so sorry, Deboraugh. I wish I could have done more for you.
Just email me.
I will.
We'll continue an email, okay? Love everybody.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody. I love you all, and this is not forever, and everything will be okay, and everything will be straightened out eventually, and we can all celebrate and reunite eventually.
I love you, Deboraugh. I care about you. I'm with you the whole way. I'm not going to let go. I'll be here.
Thank you.
I'll make sure your federal district lawsuit goes through. I'm on it with another friend, and so we're staying on top of it. And I'm going to call her tonight, and we're going to talk about your federal district lawsuit. Okay?
This call will be terminated in 1 minute.
Okay, I just have one message that I have for my sister that has been all over YouTube trashing me. I traced her IP address. I know it's her. Her name is Crystal Morgan, and she is trashing me. And
I've seen her comments. I've seen Crystal Morgan's comments.
To say who she truly is. She's a liar. She's a narcissist. Do not believe anything she says. Just ask Marvin. Marvin knows the truth.
Does she go by Crystal Rainbow?
I don't know. She has fake names. She changes her name all the time to try to avoid being caught. I traced her IP address. I know who she is, and I know she's the one doing it. Because she started it before I got incarcerated. Ask Marvin. Marvin knows.
Okay.
Marvin knows her. Marvin knows her.
Okay. Love you, honey.
She's kind of... I love you, too.
Talk to you soon. Bye, honey.
Love everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. So... I don't know how I hope this lights works like this. trying here. I don't know how this light works. There it is. Okay, there we go. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I have just so you guys know, we all have old family and friends who, hey, Crystal, how are you? Oh, is that right? Right's on? Is that right? They'll go to any length, won't they? Won't they? What's going on? How are you? Good to see you, Yunez. Everybody, Yunez Lofty is in the room. YNS Motivation. Yunez Lofty and I are working together on his federal civil rights lawsuit. And everybody can congratulate Yunez. He just became a citizen of the United States. So he's now a citizen. It's a little suspect, but that's all right. Whatever. Listen, Crystal, I don't know if you're a troll or not. I can't stop it. The overwhelming influx of trolls, I have not seen any receipts of you being a troll, Wolverine. I have not. No, I get a screenshot of everybody. There's people here who send me screenshots of everybody. But YNS Motivation is Yunez Lofty. Yunez, if you want to put your federal civil rights lawsuit number up here, then people who are on Pacer will be able to follow your case. So everybody, Yunez, it's cool, Crystal. Listen, man, I can't control everything. So I can only control what the things that I go at, and so that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I saw that. So listen, her Cash App is the $ and then Deboraugh, Deboraugh. That's her Cash App. And then her PayPal is Deboraugh, DEBORAUGH RMA. So that is her PayPal. So that her Cash App is Deboraugh, and then her PayPal is Deboraugh RMA. So that's what it is. This has just been such an interesting, weird night. I didn't picture the people in here having disagreements like this. I didn't think these guys would have beef the way they did. So, but at the same time, I do appreciate the mods, helping me out, because they'll overrun this channel if we don't just kick them out right away. We've experienced it, haven't we? Where there's 100 trolls in here just messing up everything we're doing. So, but just so you guys know, all of these things will help in court later. And I'm not going to stop, especially in California court. Anyway, I'm sorry, Wolverine. I'm sorry, Chuck. I don't know why you guys are beefing. Chuck, if you have receipts of this guy being a troll, send them to me. I actually like Wolverine. I like watching his audits. It's so funny. The two guys whose audits I watch don't like each other. I like watching Wolverine's audits, and I like watching Chuck's audits, and those two guys don't like each other. But I do know Chuck. I do know him. And so, oh, by the way, I'll tell you on the phone later, Chuck, but it is what it is. It's just frustrating. Listen, just so you guys know, I have lots of more hours to drive. No, it's not so funny. It's just, you know what I mean? It's laughter's a easy way to dispel tension. When you say, oh, that's so funny, but it's just a way to get rid of the tension that you're feeling. So, God bless you guys. Listen, we don't stop. Whether we're fighting here or fighting there or fighting against the pigs or fighting against the system, we don't stop. Okay? We don't stop under any circumstances, under any conditions. We don't stop. And if we do stop, then we're going to lose. And if we don't come together as a group, we're going to be divided. And when you divide and conquer, we have got to stay tight. We've got to stay tight. We got to. So do me a favor. You guys talk privately. Don't try to stay tight. We don't stop. I'm not stopping. This is only a temporary time setback. I'm going to end these people. That's what I'm going to do. So, and I'm going to use every single legal procedure I possibly know to do it. Matter of fact, when I get back to LA, I'm going to go up to Sacramento and meet with the group of lawyers up there that I know of, and I'm going to see if they'll help me, because they are vicious and they wanted to help me previously over TikTok, and I was like so busy. But now I want to go up there to Sacramento and get their help. So that's what I'm going to do. We don't stop. Overturn Terry versus Ohio. We don't stop. We don't stop. I feel like a broken record. Chevy, we don't stop. V Boyer, we don't stop. We don't stop. All right. All right, listen, I will get the flock out of here, and I will see you guys on the next one. All right. Stay strong. God loves you. I love you. God bless you, and God bless the United States. We don't stop. I'll see you on the next one.